If you think you need a six-figure salary to become a millionaire, I get it. In New Zealand and Australia right now, it feels like you need a six-figure salary just to afford cheese and a car park. In this video, I'll walk through some commonly discussed concepts people use when talking about long-term investing and wealth building using historical examples. I won't be talking about crypto, dropshipping, forex trading, get-rich-quick schemes, just boring, repeatable steps that stack up over time. And to prove it, I'm going to start with two real people who looked broke, lived quietly, and still became multi-millionaires. This is Grace Groner. She worked a normal job as a secretary and bought $60 of shares in Abbott Laboratories back in 1935. She reinvested the dividends over her lifetime and basically did nothing fancy with them for decades. By the time she had passed away, her portfolio was worth over $7 million US. Here is Ronald Reed. He worked as a janitor and a petrol station attendant. His clothes were worn out, and many of his friends thought he had nothing. By the time he had died, his portfolio was worth over $8 million US invested across 95 blue chip stocks. There are so many core principles in Grace and Ronald's stories that I'll be diving into in this video. The secret wasn't a high salary, it wasn't luck, and it certainly wasn't a secret stock tip. In this video, I'll show you the three levers that historically have been used by many to become millionaires. It's about building a system, not having a high salary. Let's start by exploring the three levers to becoming a millionaire. The first lever is time and how long you have to grow your wealth. The second lever is amount, specifically how much you invest as a proportion of your income. And the third lever is return, driven by how much your money earns net of fees and leakage. Aligning all three of these factors can be powerful for building wealth. Before we dig in, you might be thinking, okay, Brent, I've heard investing my money is important, but I don't know how or where to do it. That brings me to today's video sponsor, Moomoo. I recently started using them, and they've easily got one of the most comprehensive apps on the market right now, in my opinion. Moomoo is a low-cost chess-sponsored broker with trades starting at $4.99 in Australian dollars to invest into the Australian market. For the US market, they charge just 99 US cents plus third-party and FX costs. Today, Moomoo has millions of users all over the world, including 1 million just here in Singapore alone. Here in Malaysia, Moomoo has over 1 million users. Their parent company is even listed on the Nasdaq exchange in the US. Locally, Moomoo is the most downloaded trading app in Australia in 2025 and is registered with New Zealand's Financial Service Providers Register. They are currently offering a generous sign-up bonus for new users. You can receive up to 30 free fractional shares when you make a qualifying deposit and keep the funds on platform for a minimum of 30 days. Plus, you receive an additional 8 fractional shares if you share a post on social media. On top of all of that, you also receive $0 brokerage for both Australian and US shares for 30 days, excluding third-party fees and FX costs. T's and C's apply, so to learn more, check out my link down below in the video description. Alright, back to the plan. Our first lever is time. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. Time does most of the heavy lifting. Many millionaires have benefited from time as it has allowed their wealth to multiply thanks to the effects of compounding. It's often underestimated because it looks like nothing is happening for years. And that is exactly why people quit too early before it's had time to multiply. Here is a simple example showing how powerful the effects of compounding can be. Imagine that I offer you two options. Option A, I give you $1 million today. And option B, I give you 1 cent today and I double it every day for 30 days. Now, most people would pick the $1 million. I mean, it's $1 million. 1 cent sounds so small and insignificant. But if you did pick the doubling cent, by day 30, you would end up with over $5 million. This is an extreme example that mathematically shows the power of compounding. Investing doesn't follow this path exactly, as finding stocks that double near daily is impossible, but it demonstrates the concept of compounding. For the first 5 to 10 years, you feel like you're grinding. Your balance moves a bit, then it drops, then it crawls back up again. You start to think, this is pointless. Then one day you look down and your money is making more money than you can save from your pay. That's the moment it clicks. This is why this phrase exists. The first $100,000 is the hardest. Not because 100K is magical, but because until you build momentum, compounding doesn't look impressive. Here is a simple mental trick called the rule of 72. Take $72 and divide it by your annual return. This tells you roughly how many years it takes for your money to double. So if you earned a 7% return per year, 72 divided by 7 is about 10. That means your wealth roughly doubles every 10 years or so. Now, this is a rough calculation, but it is a simple way to look at the effects of compounding. This is also why starting at 25 versus 35 is not a small difference. It's huge, because you're not losing 10 years. You're losing one of your doubling cycles. So the first lever is simple. No matter what your salary is, start investing as soon as possible, even if it's a little, because you're not just investing money, you're investing time. And time is the most powerful force when it comes to becoming a millionaire. So that is the first lever. The second is amount and quantifying your savings rate. This is where people start to get uncomfortable because it's not sexy, but it's the truth. If you earn $200,000 and save nothing, you stay broke. If you earn $50,000 and save consistently, you build wealth. So it's never about income, it's about what you keep. Let's look at a quick example. Here's two people, Fred and Sam, and they both invest in the same ETF investment, earning 7% a year. Fred earns $150,000 a year, but saves just 5% of this. Sam, on the other hand, earns just $60,000 a year, but he's frugal with his money and saves 25%. After a 40-year working career, Sam has managed to build a net worth of $3.2 million. This is despite earning just $60,000 a year. Fred, on the other hand, despite his large income, has made it to just $1.6 million. It's good, but given his income, he should have a lot more. Having a high savings rate is how normal people on normal incomes can become abnormally wealthy, while high income earners are stuck living paycheck to paycheck. The biggest enemy here is lifestyle creep, where as you earn more, your life upgrades itself automatically. It might mean a better car, better house, better vacations, better everything. And you feel rich, but your bank account still hits zero right before payday. So here is the mindset shift I want you to think about. Get used to your current lifestyle, and whenever you get a raise, a bonus, or an inheritance, put it straight into your investments to compound over a lifetime. The easiest way to do this is the big three: housing, transport, and food and lifestyle. If you fix just these three things, everything else becomes easy. Housing is often the largest expense. To keep the cost down, try flatting for longer, finding a smaller place. Be smart with picking a location, and it should help. I moved into a $400 a week apartment when I was 26, and this cut my transport costs to zero. The apartment complex also had a gym, utility costs were paid by the landlord, and having a small place meant I didn't need as much furniture. During this time, I saved like crazy. Next is transport, and cars are a millionaire killer. Between car payments, insurance, fuel, registration, parking fees, it can easily be in the thousands every year. Drive what you can afford, keep it for longer, and avoid turning your pay into repayments. Then we come to food and lifestyle. This is an example of death by 1,000 cuts, and it's all the small stuff. Subscriptions, Uber Eats, phone upgrades, these are the silent killers. Here is a practical system to get on top of these. Pick one category to cut back permanently. Not everything, just one. Then redirect that exact amount into your investments automatically. Not when I remember, but automatically. The goal here is automation, and if you can, slowly increase your savings rate every year to compound even faster. If your savings rate is 10% today, try 11% next year, then 12, then 13, and so on. You barely feel it, but over time, you'll start to see your wealth multiply without even thinking about it. At the start of the video, I mentioned Grace reinvested her dividends automatically over a lifetime, and she became extremely wealthy without earning a huge salary. These days, I'm using Mumu's recurring investment feature, which allows me to invest in ETFs automatically. It's super easy to use. You just choose the ETF, set a frequency, and it will start auto-investing. This helps you maintain your long-term investment strategy. Mumu is great for both beginners and experienced investors because they offer professional-grade tools without being too intimidating. For example, here we can see everything we need to know about an ETF, including its financial data, Morningstar ratings, which are normally a paid service in other trading apps, and even its dividend history. It shows the yield with a visual chart, and alongside that, all the historical dividend dates and amounts. I'm often told by beginner investors that the hardest thing when starting is their stock research and gathering all the data reliably. With Moomoo, you can see everything in a single app. One of my favorite features is the comparison tool. If ETFs are more of your thing, the comparison tool allows you to compare 3 ETFs side by side. I've used this in the past when I've tried to decide between a couple options, as it makes this process so much easier to look across expense ratios, past performance, holdings, and so much more. If you want to sign up and get those 38 free shares that I mentioned earlier, just check my link down below in the video description. Now the third and the final lever is returns, and maximizing these while minimizing fees. Returns matter, obviously, and if you invest in something that goes nowhere, that's certainly not ideal. Many people stash money away in low interest accounts, but on a modest salary, you'll never save enough to become a millionaire. You need your money to work for you and generate a return. Now when it comes to returns, past performance doesn't always reflect future performance. You therefore have little influence over future returns and more control over your behavior and fees. So the winning strategy for most people is not to pick winners, but rather it's diversification, keeping fees low, and investing consistently while staying invested. For Kiwis and Aussies, that means broad diversified funds. That might include your KiwiSaver or super account, plus investments outside of these. But here is the big warning. Fees are a silent killer of wealth. It's quite common for super accounts to charge as much as 1% a year in fees, or even more, while others might charge as little as 0.2%. A difference of 0.8% sounds tiny. Who cares? But over 30 years, that difference could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. As your portfolio balance grows, so do your fees. As you reach the 6 figures on your way to becoming a millionaire, that's over $1,000 a year. So your job is not to chase the highest return, as that's looking backwards and the future is unpredictable. Your job is to avoid making decisions that quietly bleed you, like picking high-fee investments. Markets do not go up in a straight line. Some years will be amazing, while others will be ugly. Over long periods of time, the broad and diversified stock market has historically delivered positive returns, as you can see here in New Zealand, Australia, and the US. So your edge is not predicting the market, it's by staying in the market and generating a return. Again, our 3 levers were time, savings rate, and returns. Your savings rate will set aside funds to invest. When you invest, you generate a return, which can be elevated through minimizing fees. And with time, these returns and savings will work in tandem to compound over a working career. No matter your income, you'll be amazed what you can accumulate. Grace and Ronald used these 3 levers despite their normal incomes as a secretary and a janitor to build millions in their lifetimes. The cheat code to accelerate your path to millionaire status is to increase your income. Don't be constrained by what you earn today. Just earning another $200–300 a week could make an enormous difference. This could include extra shifts, tutoring, freelancing, making something to sell. There's really no limits. What matters here is what you do with those extra funds. When you earn this extra income, as I mentioned earlier, try to invest most of it. Of course, you should feel free to live a little, but make sure you don't see lifestyle creep, as this extra money is meant to liberate you, not burn you out. Let me end with this. Most millionaires are not geniuses, and they're not usually lucky either. And many are not born into it. They did a few simple things for a long time. They invested consistently, they kept fees low, and they avoided dumb debt. They didn't quit when it got boring or scary, and they used time to their advantage. So if you're on a low salary, don't let that become your identity. Your salary is not your destiny, your system is. So comment the word million down below and let me know the first step you'll be taking. Even if it's just setting up your first auto invest for $50 a week, it all counts. Becoming a millionaire doesn't have to start with $1 million. Rather, we can start with our 3 levers and over a lifetime, build the required habits to build wealth. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. I've posted over 250 videos helping Kiwis and Aussies manage their money and invest towards a wealthy future. If you want to level up your investing game in 2026, make sure to check out Moomoo down below and get up to 38 free stocks with a qualifying deposit and keep it with them for 30 days. I'm also giving away some free resources to help you on your wealth journey, so check the link for that down below as well in the video description. If you want to learn more about how I would start investing from scratch today, check this video out next, as I put a lot of thought into it and got a lot of great feedback. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Cheers.